Kyler Albus. Here's the pitch. It's looking good. Yeah. Called strike. Out number 2.
Third baseman number 18, Eric Anderson.
All right. Eric Anderson. Two outs here. Let's see if Eric can bring some in. Got runners on first and second still. First pitch in there for a strike. Ball's high and inside. Eric Anderson, 6th player to come to the plate here for Pilchuck in this first inning. That ball's down in the slot there for another strike. A swing and a miss. Strikes out on the curve ball there. So Kyle gets out of that one.
On one error. Snohomish baseball program would like to thank the following.
What you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, we are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, you not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, we are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens,
All right, back here at Snohomish High School, starting the bottom half of the first inning here as the Panthers take the plate. First batter up is Josh Johnson, center fielder. Looks to try a bunt. Took a ball outside. First pitch. Sun's starting to peek out here among these puffy clouds. Second ball's outside. Out on the mound there is Tyler DeVries. That's the ball looking down the middle, but a little bit low for ball number 3. Tyler's having a little trouble finding that strike zone, so the automatic 3-0 pitch here, probably taking this early in the ball game. Here's the windup. He got it, so he can throw a strike when he needs to. Puts the count 3-1 here to Josh. Swing and a miss by Josh. Full count here. His leadoff hitter is taking 5 pitches. Snohomish down 1-0 from that first half of the inning there. Foul tip back into our camera. I wonder what that did to the way things look.
Wow, that hurt.
I wonder.
I'm getting a new camera by the time I'm done here today.
Hopefully we still got some coverage there, but yeah, right in your front door it came. Timeout. Fans are streaming in the bleachers here. The weather turned nice. Foul ball over toward the Snohomish dugout. Still sitting here at that 3-2 count.
Yeah, Mark and Deanne were over there, and then Brandon and his wife Allie.
So Josh is hanging in there,
So adorable.
fighting off that 3-2 count.
They were just amazing. Isn't that funny?
That ball's just a little on the outside. And he takes the leadoff walk on first base.
Right fielder number 19.
Well, that's the same way that Pilchuck started off the top of the inning here with a walk. That brings to the plate number 19, Zach Boswell, playing right field tonight. There's a bunt nicely done down the first base line. Fielded by the pitcher and did his job, advanced Josh down to second base. A little bit of small ball, advance the runner to second. See if you can't bring him in. Got a little conversation here with the referees here tonight. Dean Miller and Ken Mitchell going out there to have a little conference about who's calling what play on what base, I think. That'd be my guess anyway.
At the plate for the Panthers, first baseman number 4, Adam Ivilia.
Batting number 3, Adam Ivilia here, playing first base tonight. Runner on second base with 1 out. Hit could score a run. First pitch a little bit high on outside for a ball. Tyler having a little trouble there catching the corners today, but he'll warm up here probably and get a little closer as things go down. Oh, that ball has popped up over the backstop, out into the concession stand. Fan for the peanut gallery. 1-1 to count. Little fake call to second base out there. Trying to keep the runner a little closer to second base. Tyler steps off the mound, now back in, takes a look.
What's Snohomish's record?
There's a ground ball to third. Holding the runner over to first in plenty of time. Back to second, almost in time for a double play there, but ground out. So out number 2.
Now batting for the Panthers, third baseman number
And what's
33,
Marysville?
Brandon Jodock.
I think they're 8-2 and
They're 8-2, 8-4 overall.
yeah, 8-4, 8-2.
Yeah, because I'm trying to put that on the scoreboard.
Okay, that brings up Isaac Everett here for the Panthers here with 2 outs, still holding that runner out there on second base. Isaac playing second base as well. There's the pitch. Fouled back into the backstop, back out on the field. Almost went back to the pitcher because they hit the post.
Gotta call my insurance agent.
Call my insurance agent. He missed the camera for sure.
They'd probably pull this up live and say, we're not covering it.
You put that where?
Yeah.
Hey, your camera's on the fence. No, that's not going to work. There's a attempted steal at third, and it would have been a out if he'd have caught the ball, but mishandled the ball, and player comes home, and Snohomish scores as Josh Johnson, attempting to steal third, makes it all the way home. And that'd be an error over there on Eric Anderson, I believe, playing third over there. Unfortunately, he didn't catch that because he had plenty of time to tag him out. But that's the way the game's played. There's a fly ball to mid-center field. Looks like it'll be caught, and the rest of the Pilchuck players thought as well as they came gunning before the ball even got to the glove. So we'll be back for the second inning right after this.
1 error and 1 run, which I will fix, I promise. Okay.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
That would be as well. It's basically, yeah. It's great.
All right, back here to Snohomish High School, top of 2. First pitch in there to Christian Hill, should be. Scores 1-1. It's number 3. That's Jacob Peckinpah there. No, it's Jacob. Excuse me. Wrong one. Jacob Watts. This fly ball center field going back and out for number 1. Jacob flies out to center field. A little background conversation, having a little trouble with the scoreboard, but we know what the score is. The score is 1-1, and it's the top of 2, and there's 1 out, bringing up Kean Ballard.
At the plate, right fielder number 2, Kean Ballard.
All right, we'll just try to start over.
Looks like 2 balls to Kean there. Listening to the background, trying to get the scoreboard working here, losing track of what's going on. See if I can catch the count here. I think it's 2-2. That looked like a good pitch to me. Nice swinging curve ball, but probably 3-2 at this point. There's a line drive right over second base for a nice hit. First hit of the ball game here. All right, brings up Christian Snyder here. Takes first pitch with a big swing for strike 1. Christian playing out there in center field today. Nice loopy curve. Didn't quite come in. Christian takes that for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Caught him looking on that fastball right there. A little bit late. Another swing. There's the throw down to first. Keep him honest, and it's a strikeout. Should be out number 2. Huh? 1-1. Yeah.
Now batting left fielder We know, we can't fix it during the,
No, I was saying about the hitter. I was coming back.
yeah, I know. I'm just
I was
gonna
gonna-
mess up right now, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
Thank
I don't
you.
care. That's what I was coming to say. Thank you.
Attempted steal, nice throw, but a little bit high, safe at second. So Ken Ballard finds his way down to second base on a steal. Bailey Alvis, leadoff hitter here for Pilchuck, is at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Remind them that the sun is playing with our camera optics.
Having a little trouble seeing things. The sun is playing a little bit of games with the camera optics out there, so it goes from dim to bright to shining light. 3-1's the count here at Bailey. Here's the ground ball, going to slowly roll to second. Picks up, easy pickup over to first for the out. Out number 3 to end the inning here. So 1 hit and no runs scored here as we go into the bottom of 2. All right, back here, Snohomish High School, Snohomish, Washington. Sun's coming out a little bit between these clouds. Nice day here for our baseball. Nice day to be alive. Nice day for most anything when it's not raining in this kind of the country. At the plate here for Snohomish, number 17.
We're in the bottom of the second.
So that's correct.
And we are correct.
That's Isaac Everett.
Right now is the second baseman, number 17, Isaac Everett.
That fly ball out to center field, looking like it's going to drop in. Center field comes in and catches it, so he does fly out.
Is up the pitcher, number 2, Kyle Sandifer.
Kyle takes the first pitch in there a little bit low. Pitching for Snohomish tonight, he should be looking at helping his team out here a little bit and see if he can get on base one way or the other. There's a hard hit ball out to right field, right to the right fielder. Fly to 9 and he's out of here. 2 quick outs for the Panthers. Brings up Christian Hill. Batting 7, playing in the 7 position. He likes 7s. It's his left field out here today. And he flies it out to center field. And that's caught for out number 3. Interesting inning. 3 fly balls, 2 to center field and 1 to right for 3 quick outs. As we go back now to the bottom of.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Tomahawks is the catcher, number 7, Jordan Luton.
All right, back here, top of the third. Number 7 catching for the Marysville-Pilchuck's Tomahawks takes that first pitch right down the gut for strike number 1. Takes another pitch right down the middle for strike number 2. Takes a swing at the third pitch, which was a ball. Strikeout.
That brings up the shortstop, number 6, Mark Golowski.
First quick out there on 3 pitches. Mark Bolowski, shortstop, up to the plate here. Got on base the last time, and he hits a fly ball right field. Right fielder going back. Just barely got back there far enough to catch that on the ramp. I thought he was going to be a little slow getting there, but flied out to 9 for out number 2.
Number 20, Colby Phelps.
Got 3 quick outs for Snohomish. At the bottom of 2, now at the top of 3, we got 2 quick outs here for Pilchuck. One on a fly ball, one on a strikeout here as Colby Phelps tries to figure out what he can do here. Takes that pitch in there for a strike. 1-1.
Oh, yes, you are. But yes, I do know what you mean.
Takes that for a ball. That pitch looked good too. 2-2 should be the count. Here's the big money pitch. He takes a swing at it and gets out of there. And just like that, 3 up, 3 down. And Pilchuck's and is down. So going into the bottom of 3. Whoop. All right, it's baseball here in Snohomish, Washington. Snohomish Panthers against the Marysville-Pilchuck Tomahawks. 1-1 tie score as the first pitch comes in there to Jackson Peckinpah for a swinging strike. A little bit high. Ball 1. Jackson, a junior here at Snohomish High School. Another year to play this game. That popped up over to first base. Looks playable, heading toward the fence, and I think he caught it, and he's called out by the umpire here, so flies out to first base.
That brings up the shortstop, number 8, Chase Christian.
So another quick out here, fairly quick out to start this third inning for the Snohomish. Chase Christian with a strike there. Takes another, that's a ground ball going over third. It's playable on the line. Quick throw to first in time for the out. Oh, it's a little bit of booze about something, but I was looking down. Should round us out here to top of the lineup again. Should be number 24, Josh Johnston, coming in. Josh is a little bit dirty because he stole second last time he was out there and got his uniform all dirty. Looks like a little conversation with the umpires going down there on the first baseline. I think it did agreed, and he's called out. Must have been a conversation about whether he pulled his foot off the bag or not. But home plate umpire agrees that it's still an out. 2 outs here for the Panthers as Josh Johnson does come to the plate here. There's a pop fly ball up over the backstop. 1-1's the count. Two batters up here in the bottom of 3 here for Snohomish are up and out. We're in number 3 batter here, Josh Johnston. I think it's called ball. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. When we're toward the Snohomish dugout, it's going to be a little bit far out, I think, and out of play. So I'll make it 2-2 for Josh. See if he can get that barrel on the bat. There it is. That ball's going to be a hit, I believe. No, it went fair. Yeah. All right. It's going to be a nice double for Josh. A nice hit right down the line. Had to be really close. Kind of sneak behind the chain link backstop there. But home plate umpire was right on top of it and says it was fair ball. There's a ball tip back into the screen by Zach Boswell. First time up in the first inning here, Zach had a sacrifice bunt. Danced the runner to first base, which ended up being a scoring run for the Panthers in the first inning. Tomahawks runner on second. Don't let anything good go by. He swings at something that wasn't good, but went foul. Still sitting there with 2 strikes. Zach playing right field out there today. Caught that ball back up on the, almost toward the fence here. Well, in the last inning. No, swings at a bad pitch, but it's pass ball. He's going to make it to first. Runner's going to advance to third. That's as good as a bunt, which could have been a strikeout. So, pass ball error on the pitcher.
Now batting for the Panthers, first baseman, number 4, Adam.
Bottom of the third, as Josh Johnson has moved his way to third. Zach made his way to first. On a pass ball pitch there. So, still 2 outs. Runners at the corners here for the Panthers. Adam Avelia at the plate here, takes that first pitch and swing and a miss. For strike 1. Fans are getting excited out here, eating popcorn and corn chips and their own home sandwiches that they brought. There's an attempted steal down to third, or first, second, and that ball's going to be, it would have been in time for the out at home, but wasn't a good enough throw. And Zach finds himself all the way over to third. Josh Johnson finds himself at home. That was kind of not a good idea to make a throw at that runner at second. Lots of bad things can happen, and this time they did. Not only didn't get the out at second, but didn't get the out at home plate. So brings a second run in here for the Panthers. And Adam Avila is still at the plate here with a 1-1 count. Pops that ball up over the back. We've got Zach Boswell over there on third base, talking to his coach over there, Ken Hammonds. He's doing the third base coaching over there today. 2-2 now is the count here. Ground ball is going to go into the second baseman, picks it up easily over first in time for the out. Out number 3, so Adam ends the inning here for Snohomish with 1 run in. And I would say there was an error in that inning, so if I was officially, I'd give him another error. We'll be back for the rest of this debate. All right, back here for the top of the 4th inning here as the Tomahawks find themselves down a run here as we start the top of 4. Here's the first pitch into Kyler Alvis with the ground ball is going to swiftly handle the shortstop. Nicely picked up and over to first in time for the out. Well done out there.
And now batting third baseman, number 18, Eric Anderson.
1 up, 1 down. Score is 2-1 here for the Panthers. We start the top of 4 here. Eric Anderson stepping into the plate here for the Tomahawks. Takes that first pitch outside. Definitely a beautiful play there by Chase Christian for Snohomish there on that shortstop play the last bat. Look like big league stuff, like the Mariners, who now are looking like big league players after a slow start this year. They got a streak going, more than one game. I think 3. Foul tip back to the catcher here. Here's the pitch to Eric. Ground ball going to second base. Should be an easy play. Picked up quickly over to first. Well in time for the out. For out number 2.
You can't add Facebook to it though, because Facebook is jiggy. They restrict multiple streams, so they won't let. If you're going to do it to Facebook, that's it. You can do it to Facebook.
All right. Next up for
Other stuff.
Tomahawks is Jacob Watts. Bat in the second inning, flied out to center field, so he got a piece of the ball, and see if he can get another piece of it here. She takes that pitch for a ball. Here's a ball going out to right field. Right field is going back deep. He can't find it. It's over his head into the bank. That's going to go for extra bases, and he's going to hold him up at second base there. Just like that, Jacob Watts gets a double.
And now at the plate for Marysville, right fielder number 2, Ian Ballard.
Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Ian Ballard has a chance to get this game tied back up here for the Pilchucks. Get a little excitement back in here as the sun comes out.
It's not the Pilchucks, because that is a baseball team. Or used to be. The Tommies.
So there's a throw down to second. Sheehan steps back out of the box there. No. Good. There's a ground ball. Nice hit out to right field. This play is going to be at the plate. He's going to be in there. Oh, he's got him out. He called him out. I think that there's going to be a little discussion here by the manager, because I think the umpire was up.
Off in the bottom of the fourth, Panthers.
All right, bottom of the 4th here for Snohomish Panthers as number 33 is at the plate. That's Brandon Jodak. Brandon playing third base here today. Panthers leading this game 2-1 here. Almost got it tied up at the Bottom of the fourth there. There's a foul tip back into the screen. Bright sunshine coming out. Getting a little warm out here. Called strike. Only in Seattle will you see two people sitting in the bleachers, one in a ski jacket and one in a t-shirt. Guess it's the way it works. Strike three, swing and a miss. So Brandon makes out number one here.
Number 17, Isaac Everett.
Brings up Isaac Everett. Isaac flied out to center field in the first inning, flied out to center field in the second inning. I don't think he wants to do that again here in the fourth inning. Takes that first pitch in there for a strike. Going outside for a ball. Being a little more patient this time. Last time he hit the first pitch out in center field. That ball's outside. See if he can settle in here and get Snohomish another run for this game. That's called strike. Dropped a little bounty inside corner. 2-2. Hit the good ones, let the bad ones go. There's a good one he hit. Kind of popped up over to first base, easily handled, and he's out on a fly to first. Out number 2.
And now to plate for the Panthers, the pitcher, number 2, Kyle Sandifer.
Kyle Sandifer takes that first pitch for a strike. Back in the second inning, Kyle made the second out in that inning, and with a fly to right field. And there's a foul tip down third base line. Should be strike number 2. Outside, should be a ball. Still 2-1. Scoreboard is correct. A little bit off high and outside for ball 2. There's a hard hit ball out to center field. Center fielder's camped under that. Catches it in the old can of corn comp. So
Can of corn.
Getting ready for
No hits, no errors, and nobody left on.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
That was beautiful. Basically, yeah, it's great.
All right, back here to the top of the 5th inning here as Pilchuck's coming in, trying to get caught up in this game here. They're down 2-1. Coming to the plate, Christian Snyder, number 4, playing out there in center field today. Foul back into the screen. Into the camera. Marysville-Pilchuck leading the Westco North 3A standings 8-2.
Snohomish baseball's billing information.
And Snohomish is 7-3. So this could change things around a little bit. If Snohomish wins, they'll be 8-3, and Pilchuck will be 8-3. There's a called strike, swinging strike. And then Arlington is 9-3. So top of this West Coast North 3A is getting pretty tight as we get down to the last half a dozen games there. Now, tomorrow, weather holding for both Snohomish and Marysville. There'll be another repeat and rematch of this game up there at Marysville-Pilchuck tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So if you're a big fan of either of these teams, you probably want to drop in there and enjoy the sunshine and a nice afternoon. There's another foul tip back into the screen. Full count here. So Christian Snyder.
It's a big deal.
So
No, they do. It's got pretty good viewership.
that is a called strike. It looked good too. He knew it.
It's
So out number 1 for Christian Snyder on a strikeout.
Number 1, Bailey Alvis.
Brings up the top of the lineup here for the Tomahawks. Number 1, Bailey Alvis, playing left field here today. Pitch is outside for ball 1.
especially boys lacrosse because there's violence.
There's second pitch, low. Well, not too low. Called strike. Hard to tell high and low from the angle we're at here, so it's a little bit to wait for the umpire to give it a call. There's a swing at a pitch for strike 2. Bailey behind the count here now, 1-2. Can't let anything good go by. And doesn't. That's going to be a nice hard hit right past shortstop out to left field. Mishandled a little bit by left field, but no problem as it's a nice hit into left field. So.
Number 7, Jordan Luton.
And Elvis Bailey would find himself on first base as Jordan Luton comes to the plate here for the Tomahawks. One out, one on. Low and outside. It's a throw over to first base. Not sure. He was very far off the plate. He just kind of stepped back on. Here's the throw to plate. That's a foul tip back into the screen. Ball 1, ball 2, or strike 1, ball 1. So there's an attempted steal, a throw down to second. He got him. Yep, I kind of got blocked out by the pitcher there. I thought he got him. He got the ball down at the feet, so that'd be out number 2, attempting to steal. Strikeout for Luton Jordan for out number 3 to end that threat there in the 5th inning. So We'll be back for the bottom of 5 right after this. All right, back here for the bottom of the 5th inning. Here is the Panthers leading this game 2-1. Christian Hill stepping in to the box here. Beautiful day for baseball. He takes that first pitch in there as a called strike. Sunshine, warm. It's like summertime in Seattle, Snohomish area. Took a swing at that one, a foul tip for strike number 2. Christian flied out to center back in the 2nd inning. Takes that outside for a called ball. Christian looking for his first hit here tonight. 2nd time at the plate. Takes that a called strike. And not going to get a hit when you watch the ball go by.
Designated hitter number 3, Jackson Peckinpah.
Brings up Jackson Peckinpah. Jackson takes that one for a strike. Jackson trying to get a hit here tonight as well. First at bat is a fly ball to the outfield. Takes that one outside. Looking at 1 ball and 2 strikes here. That ball's hit fly out to right field. I think it's going to be catchable. No, was it fair? It was fair. It dropped just inside the line out there, and that's going to be a hit.
Shortstop number 8, Chase Christian.
So his last at bat, he turned and looked
Chase Christian stepping in for Snohomish. Now tried to bunt that. Didn't get the bat on it. Good idea. Try to advance that runner down there. Chase grounded out to shortstop. His last in bat in the 3rd inning. Looking at a bunt again. The throw down to first. That was pretty close. Worth throwing. He's a little bit far off the bag. Got him all dirty again. I guess that's what you're, as a catcher, would like to do. Get the base runners dirty if you can. Make them eat dirt. Here's the pitch. Swing. Throw it down to first again. Not there. So that would be out number 2. Brings up the top of the batting order here is Josh Johnson. Steps into the box. Josh has been on base twice and scored both of the runs here for the Panthers today in strange ways, but he got around and got in. One on an error and one on a pass ball. I think that first pitch is a ball. Takes one ball, takes one strike. Two outs here for the Panthers. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. That ball hit out toward left field. Left fielder going over to cover it. It was caught and would have been a foul ball otherwise, but it turns out to be just a long strike, out number 3 for the Panthers to end their bid here at the bottom of the 5. We'll be right back for 6th inning right after this.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At G&S, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi ductless heat pumps allow you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. Because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call G&S Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
That would be as well. Basically, yeah.
All right, top of the 6th inning here. Snohomish Panthers leading this game 2-1 at the top of the 6th as we went pretty fast the last couple of innings here. Hour and 5 minutes into this game for 5 full innings. So we'll see what happens here in the 6th. That ball's tipped back. 1-1. Oops, you unplugged. Now we're back. You unplugged me, but you plugged me back in.
No, that was just you unplugged.
I unplugged me? Caught the cord. Another strike. 1-2 is the count here to Mark. There's a ground ball going to second base. Picked up, handled nicely over to first. Easy out. Out number 1. 4-3. Cody Phelps, second time up here for Pilchuck. Struck out the last time up. There's a hard hit ball out to right field, but right to the right fielder for a quick out number 2.
That brings up designated hitter number 16, Kyler Alvis.
2 quick outs here at the top of 6. Kyler Ellis now batting. 0 for 2 here tonight. That ball hit him right in the back. And that's an automatic walk.
And now at the plate, third baseman number 18, Eric Anderson.
Brings up number 18, Eric Anderson. That ball hit out toward right field. The right fielder going back toward the fence. He did not get it over his head. Ball's coming back into the infield. They're going to hold up the runner at third here. It's a double there for Eric Anderson. Advances Kyler Elvis to third.
And now at the plate, second baseman number 3, Jacob Watts.
Second baseman Jacob Watts is at the plate. That ball Ball's outside. Kyle Sanford having a little bit of anxiety out there when the ball's getting hit off of him like that. And he hits a pitcher. Getting a little bit wild there. Don't know that the Panthers got anybody thinking about warming up, but he keeps getting a little wild. They might think about it. There's a hard hit ball out to left field. It's going to be a hit. Going to score one. Going to look like it might score two. It does. But that ends up being a double. Got Jacob Watt out there. So that makes it 3-2 Marysville-Pilchuck now. There's the ball back into the screen as number 2, Ken Ballard, is out here.
What you guys do? Borrow the equipment from Glacier Pete?
He's got 2 hits. See if he can get another hit here and drive in another run. Got a rally going here for the Tomahawks. Lots of excitement for the Tomahawk fans, which there aren't too many here, but there's some. Takes a swing at that one for a strike. Got Jacob on second. That ball's, oh, he called that a strike. That would look close from up here, but it's a strikeout to end that inning. As Pilchuck comes back with 2 runs to take the lead here, 3-2 as we go into the bottom of 5 for the Panthers.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, you not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens. We are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
All right, Panthers in the losing position right now. And down to the bottom of the 6th inning here as they gave up 2 runs there in the top of the 6th to Marysville-Pilchuck Tomahawks. And we'll see what Zach Boswell can do here as he tries to lay down a bunt, and it kind of popped over toward the dugout there to no avail. So should be 1-1. So Zach stepping back in there. That ball's just in the dirt. Going to be cleaned off there or checked out. Yeah. Home plate umpire going to clean it off, you know. If that was a major league ball, they'd throw it away. Never use it again. In a game, at least. Might get used in batting practice. 2-2 is the count here to Zach. Should be 3-2 to Zach. All right, here's your chance to hit the ball out in the green grass. That ball's a called strike. That's another strikeout.
That brings up first baseman, number 4, Adam Ivelia.
Out number 1. Now batting number 4, Adam Ivelia, playing third base. Ball's a little bit low. Can't be watching the ball across the plate if you're going to hit it. That's inside. That's a good one to watch. I'd not watch this next one too close, though. You're behind 1 run. You need to get the bat out there. Yo, that's what I said. Anything that you hit, swing at. Oh, that was kind of hit the bat by the ball.
7? How many innings? 7.
So Adam Ivelia gets his way to first base here, as Brandon Jodak steps to the plate for the Panthers as the tying runs on first base. With 1 out here, bottom of 6. A look to first, look to the plate, and the throw. And he's going to try to bunt. And the throw down to first. Attempted bunt for a strike. For Brandon. Should try it again. He did not. Popped it up. Catcher's dodged the mask off. It's coming under the fence. He got it. Nice little blonde-haired catcher got down that and got that one. So pop that up for out number 2. Still stranding Adam Ivelia on first base. Isaac Everett can see what he can do now to move that run around for the Panthers. Pop that one up, but a little bit too far up, going over the back of where we're sitting even. Although some of the fans put their hands on their head like they were worried it might hit their head. If they did hit their head, it would hit their hand. I don't understand that, but it's a strike for Isaac. He steps out, no call, no pitch. Given his time out there by home plate umpire. Ball's out. 1-1 to Isaac. Isaac flied out to center field in the first inning and the second inning, and flied out to the first baseman in the 4th inning. So he's getting the bat on the ball. He's just not getting it away from the guys in the red shirts. And see what he can do. Get something going here. He's looking at a 2-1 count. He gets a fly ball out to center field. That might drop in. Nope. It's going to sail out to center field again, and he flies out to center field for the 3rd time for the 3rd out, as that ends the bottom of 6 here for the Panthers. We'll be back for top of 7 right after this.
No, I'm wondering if they're on JV.
Starting things off in the top of the seventh for the Tomahawks. Center fielder number 4,
Well.
Snyder.
All right, top of 7 here. Pilchuck trying to hang on to their 3-1 lead here, or 3-2 lead, excuse me. Snyder takes that first one for a ball. That one looks right down the middle for a strike. Don't know if they're going to play conservative or not, but no reason to do that, even though they have just a 1-run lead. Low and outside for ball 2. Christian stepping back in there. Swing and a miss at one right down the middle for strike 2. Here's way out in front of that. Almost like expecting a fastball and got a changeup instead. Look out. If he was not so agile, he could have got hit by that one. But Kyle getting a little loose out there again. 3-2 to Snyder. That's a high ball for the walk. Haven't had many walks here today. I think that's only the second one that I recall.
Tomahawks, number 1, Bailey Elvis.
So back to the top of the lineup here for Marysville-Pilchuck. We got a timeout here as head coach Ken Hammond wants to come out and talk here to Kyle Sandifer and see how he feels. I think he's going to switch him. He is. Getting a pat on the back there from the rest of the battery, Logan Gates. And a hand from the fans. I think that was a good move. No sense to let the young man get any more trouble, and he was getting a little bit tired with a couple of wild pitches there. So he'll take a break, and we'll take a break because, yeah, he's going to be taking some time to warm up. Hi, we're back here with the new pitcher there. Formerly playing first base for the Panthers there is now Adam Avila on the mound as we come back in here with number 1, Elvis Bailey at the plate. Top of 7 here. Tomahawks got a runner on first, throw to first. Nothing happening there. Let's see if Adam can get the ball down here toward the catcher. Here's his ball. First pitch strike. That'll make him feel pretty good. Top of 7. Marysville-Pilchuck leading here 3-2. Runner on first. There's a bunt right to the pitcher. Well done. Oh, wild pitch. Wild throw to first. Gonna run to third. Wild throw to third. Fielded on the outside by the left fielder, and just like that, Christian Snyder is out trying to make it all the way home. It makes the first out. Kind of makes things look a little rosier for the Panthers after basically 1 if not 2 errors there. And coach here for the Tomahawks going to talk to the umpire here about where that ball was played from, whether it was played from out of bounds or not. And he's trying to make his point that he shouldn't have been able to make that play. But I think it's yeah.
Is that what he's saying?
He's saying he caught the ball out there, so we're going to have a little everything's okay as I know. Pilchuck has runner on second. Jordan Luton at the plate here. So Jordan's looking at 2 balls here. Pops that one up over the backstop for a strike. Tomahawks still got a runner on second out there with only 1 out. There's a hard hit ball. Out to right field, caught for out number 2.
That brings up shortstop, number 6, Mark Pulowski.
So 2 outs. Mark Pulowski for the Pilchucks here with a 1-run lead and a runner on second base. See if he can add a little insurance here for the Tomahawks as they try to hold off the Panthers here in the bottom of the 7th. So, big wide curve, not anywhere close to the strike zone for ball 1. Look at second base, Isaac. That ball is fouled back into the backstop. 1-1 the count here for Mark. Adam's trying to find his groove there and shut down the Tomahawks here. Got a nice big swinging curve ball for a called strike. Looked easy to follow from back here. Didn't look like it had a lot of speed on it, but a nice movement. Swing and a miss. Struck him out for out number 3. So what could have been.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family. the LJ way.
Frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes? At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi ductless heat pumps allow you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. Because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
All right, bottom of the 7th inning here. Panthers got to get at least 1 run to extend this game beyond, and 2 runs will win it for them. First pitch inside there to and that was an error as Kyle Sandifer reaches first. Well, tying runs on first. And do a pinch runner for Kyle. Number 12, Jaden McClure, is going to be over there on first base. Christian Hill. Maybe Jaden's got some more wheels. Christian Hill steps into the box here. Almost trying to pull this one out of the fire here. There's a bunt. It's going to be a fair ball. And the bunt works as advances Kyle down to second. They're out number 1. Designated hitter Jackson Peckinpah has a chance to tie this game up here. A hit would do just that, very likely, unless it wasn't deep enough. Kevin 0 for 2 here tonight. Pops that one up back over the screen and out. Strike number 1. Another foul tip back into the screen for strike number 2. Jackson behind the count here a little bit. Rattled the camera a little bit. Not enough to destroy anything. Jackson steps back out, now back in. Look down to second. Nate Tyler. And a strike. For a strikeout for out number 2. Watch the ball go by and go sit on the bench. Last chance here. Bottom of 7 here for the Panthers. As Chase Christian gets a shot at this. 0 for 2 as well here. Takes a hard cut at that one for strike number 1. Wow, wild pitch over the top of the catcher. Is going to throw down to third, but way too late. As Kyle Sandifer finds himself down on third base. That's not Kyle anymore. That's, forgot who that went in there. That was the substitute runner. Anyway, Chase, let's see if you can tie this game up. A hit will do it. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. 1-2. Two and two. Little bit of noise from the fans out there. Getting to the tense part of this game right now here. A strikeout ends it. A hit ties it up. Lots of opportunities. Lots of different things to happen. Timeout called. Chase. So let's see what happens here as the pitch is to Kyle. Swing and pop foul over the top of the back. At least the young man's not letting it go by. There's bad things can happen, good things can happen. The worst thing can happen is you stand there with the bat on your shoulder. That one's far and outside, so 3-2. Down to the money pitch. Little words of encouragement from the young man playing second base out there. Jake Watts, his pitcher. Here's the pitch. It's high, walked him. Well, it ain't over till it's over. Still 3-2. And they're automatically going to walk Josh Johnson to load the bases. So bases loaded. Zach Boswell comes to the plate. Zach struck out in the 6th inning. Snohomish fans getting excited here. Little timeout here as James Day comes out to have a little chat here with his team and his battery here. And the Snohomish Panthers as well go over to third base, the base runners, to talk to the coach there so that they're all on the same page. All right, here's the pitch. Called strike in there. Zach. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Ball 2. Which part of the dance do you want to be on? The only part that makes sense, and that's the batter. Where you want to be. There's a ground ball. Shortstop, he's going to score that run. Safe back at third. Well, guess what happened, fans? This game got tied up in the bottom of the 7th here. And there's still 2 outs. And the bases are still loaded. And another question coming out here. The home plate umpire. I have a little conversation over here with All right, tied ball game here. Bottom of 7. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Number 4, Adam Avelia, who's now pitching for the Panthers at the plate. Adam hasn't found his way out to the bases yet tonight, but he's in a position to win this ball game here with the bases loaded. There's a fly ball going out to center field. Center fielder catches it for the out. Out number 3. And that will end the 7th inning here with the ball game tied as we move on to extra innings here. We'll be right back.
Things off in the top of the 8th for the Tomahawks is number 20, Colby.
All right, 8th inning here. Snohomish High School, STSPN broadcasting you an extra inning ball game here with the sun shining. Marysville-Pilchuck steps up to the plate here with Kobe Phelps. See if he can get some runs on the board for the Tomahawks here. Adam Avelia's pitching now still for the Panthers. He throws a strike. A little bit high for a ball. Lots of happy Snohomish fans here after they tied this up in the bottom of 7. Three and 1 to count here. Adam trying to hold his ground here against Colby. Colby knocks that one out to right field, and it's missed by the right fielder as he tries to make a diving catch. Recovered quickly. Got up and got the ball back towards second, but nowhere close enough to be out. That's a hit to right field.
And now batting number 16.
Taking second on a fielder error out there. The Tomahawks have a leading run on second base. As a pinch runner is going to come in out there, it'd be Jacob DeVries. Number 16, Elvis Kyler here at the plate. It's Kyler Elvis, actually. Sorry, Kyler. Kyler trying to look at bunt. Oh, there's a bad running error. Supposed, not sure that the runner knew what the signal was. Kyler looks down at the third base coach and says, "What happened?" So, out number 1. So the leading run for the Tomahawks had a base running error, and he was a substitute runner. I think he got his signals crossed. Called strike 2 and 2. Kyler here. Kyler didn't like that, and I'm not sure I like that. That like almost hit the dirt when it was caught.
And now batting number 18, Eric Anderson.
Out number 2 for a strikeout. Eric Anderson scored in the 6th inning here. Get the leading run at that point. See what he can do here. There's a nice hard hit ball right down the middle in the center field for a beautiful base hit.
Now batting number 3, Jacob Watts.
Hey, if she doesn't put up there, then it's not. That's right.
Jacob pops that one up the infield. I think camps under that for out number 3. So fly ball ends Tomahawk threat. We'll be back for the bottom 8 right after this. All right, back here for the bottom of 8th tie ball game. Let's see if the Panthers can get this wrapped up. They tied it up in the bottom of 7. Let's see if they can win it in the bottom of 8th here. Brandon Jordock sipping into the plate here. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. See if they can keep the magic from the 7th inning and carry over here to the 8th. Foul tip out the back over the backstop. Strike two. 0-2 to Brandon as he looks down at the coach. He gets some kind of a signal, and the signal would be hit the ball, Brandon. And that ball's outside. Get a little more cloud cover here as the evening rolls on here, coming up on the 6 o'clock mark. Had a real fast first hour and a little slower second hour here. There's a ground ball over the pitcher's glove to the shortstop, handled quickly over to first, not in time as the ball was not thrown through, passed into the fence. So,
that's perfect.
puts Brandon on first.
He also kind of bobbled too, so.
And that's going to be it for Taylor pitching for Marysville as he gives up that hit. Panthers. I'm sure that's what he'd like to do. Look back to second, look to the plate for the throw. Pretty decent looking throw, a little high for called ball. Throw to second, but back in plenty of time. 1 out, 1 on. Kyle at the plate. Popped that foul over the fence. Hit something metal and went ding. 1 ball, 1 strike. Timeout. Kyle, starting pitcher for this game, would like nothing better than to win it. Worked the pickoff play to second a couple times down there. All they've done is got Brandon a little dirty. He doesn't care. Another foul tip over the backstop. Need some more balls. Base umpire is out of balls. Unwrap some new balls. Well, you got 1 out to the pitcher, but the umpire didn't get any, so they went and chased that one down. Got a couple more foul balls and throw them back into the game. Got reusable baseballs. All right, ready to go here again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball into right field. If he goes hard, he could possibly make it. He's going to come for it. Oh, he hit the cutoff man, and that's a hit, and that wins the ball game for the Panthers as they're all running out there to give Kyle a big high as he started.
You're watching STSPN.com.
That's perfect.